Today we're going to be making an ice cream sundae in the likeness of Wayne Thiebaud's desserts. We're celebrating Wayne Thiebaud's 100th birthday. Next month he will be turning 100. So we're going to have a great time creating a birthday sundae for Wayne Thiebaud. To start off, we want to find the very middle of our page. So we find the top and the bottom, and we estimate where the middle is. And I'm just going to put a line right in the middle. I'm going to extend that line equally on both sides, coming across and across. And from there, I'm going to jump up a little bit and draw the letter C. And then I'm going to come on the other side, draw a backwards letter C. This will be the rim of the glass. This is the line and the C shape we just drew. Then we're going to fill in with a beautiful shaped glass. And then we're going to fill it with a delicious ice cream treats. Let's start with the glass. And we can look at some of the shapes, some fun shapes of glasses to inspire us. Here are several different styles of glasses that would look lovely with ice cream sundaes in them. And here's another variety of shapes of glasses for sundaes or parfaits. And now let's do our own glass. I'm going to come down diagonally in on both sides, keeping it the same, diagonally in. And now I'm going to do the bottom of the glass. And you can decide if you want yours to be shorter or longer. It's up to you, your glass that you are going to make. This one is a little bit wider. And this one's a longer, skinnier one. Wayne Thiebaud even did some tall glasses with big, tall stems. And they were more parfait glass style. So it's up to you, your design. But you want it to be the same on both sides, which is symmetrical. So I'm going to find the middle of the glass, and I'm going to drop down. Now, if you decide that you want more of a stem, you can come up higher. If you want less of a stem and more of the glass, come down lower. But you want to leave room for the base. It's called the foot of the glass. See the foot? However you're going to design it. So decide where you want your foot to start, and you're going to put a line. And it's centered with this. I drop down, I put a line. I've left plenty of room for the foot of my glass. Now I'm going to connect the sides. And there's all different shapes of parfait glasses. This is thicker. This one is very narrow. This one's a little bit wider at the top. So now I'm going to drop down and curve round to meet this line. I'm going to do the same on this side. Dropping down, I slightly swoop out and curve round. Now we're going to make the foot of the glass. I find the middle and I jump over on each side and putting a very small line on each. And then I connect it with just a free-form line, just kind of a wavy line. When you're a glass maker, you add a little piece of glass here, a little section of glass that attaches the foot. Now we're going to make the foot of the glass. It can come down, down, and then we're going to flare out on each side. So I curve out, I curve out. And the base of the foot is going to curve around, almost like a C, backwards letter C, and then I'm coming down and back up. So it's rounded. I can add some creases in the glass and a line that comes around here as well. Now that you have the glass designed, we're going to design the top half. The best part is where you put your ice cream. For this, I'm going to jump up, and I'm just going to put a smaller line here. This ice cream is going to be covered with hot fudge. So from my line, I'm going to come over and out. This is going to draw back around and up. This is the drip of the hot fudge. Over. Now I'm extending it down to here, past this. Come back up and around. It's almost like a J. Come back up. And I want to form the drips of the hot fudge. And this is just a meandering, free-form, curving line. It can come down and up. It's wavy. It can be any way you want. Let me show you this right here. See how we come out, making it drip? It extends beyond the ice cream because it's on top of the ice cream. So I'm just going to do some meandering, wavy, hot fudge drips. And I'm just going to connect this now from the hot fudge, bringing it down and down. That's going to be my scoop of ice cream. On top of the hot fudge, I'm going to do some whipped cream. So I'm jumping up, and I'm going to put a line, and I'm going to extend my line. I want it to be almost as wide as this. And now I'm going to slowly come down with some bumps. See how the edges are kind of bumpy? So we're going to do a dollop, which is a little blob of whipped cream. So just some free-form curves. So there's my whipped cream. And now I'm going to do a cherry. For the cherry on top, I'm going to do a line, very small. And then I'm going to curve around and curve around. I'm going to do two small diagonal lines and connect it. And this will be the highlight of the cherry. And now I'm going to add a cherry stem coming up and over. I'm going to come up and over again really thin for the double line of the cherry stem. Now when you decorate inside, it's up to you how you want to fill this. If you want to make it more of a layered look, like a parfait, you can just do a few curvy, wavy lines. Let's look at this one. This is the ice cream that's kind of pushed down in the glass. A layer of ice cream, a layer of vanilla ice cream, a layer of strawberry, and then this is another layer of vanilla, and then my hot fudge, and the whipped cream. So it's up to you how you want to design the inside. If you want to just continue with your circular shapes of ice cream, I'm going to just do another circular shape here. And then I'll do another one here inside the clear glass. So it's similar to this one. And of course, you can decorate this any way you want to. You might want to add sprinkles. You might want to add marshmallow. For the whipped cream, I'm going to use some gray, and I'm just going to define some of this whipped cream lines. And this is the shadows in the whipped cream. And I want to also do the table line. And if you look here, you don't want to have your table or your background ending where your ice cream or your layers in your parfait are going to be. You want to offset that. You never want it to line up with the rim of the glass or the bottom of the glass. You want it to be in between. So here, I'm going to choose to do my horizontal line here, and it's going to go behind here. Now, for your table, you can design your table, make it a tablecloth, using your own patterns, any kind of pattern you want. You can design the wallpaper or your background any way you want to. Here's an example of some vertical wavy lines for wallpaper. And then I left the tablecloth blank. Here's another beautiful tablecloth where I have diagonal lines and then crisscrossing in the opposite direction diagonally this way. And they form a beautiful plaid pattern. So it's up to you how you want to design your tablecloth. If you want to have wallpaper pattern, or just keep it blank or plain. Here's one that has no pattern. But I did take some texture and did the background with some texture, just by rubbing it with a crayon and then painting over it with another lighter value of color. And that's what I did down here as well. This technique is called watercolor resist, where I colored with crayon first and then watercolored on top. And you get that nice, beautiful ice cream sundae feel with the lighter colors. Because in your ice cream doesn't just have one value, it has many values. And I did the same with my hot fudge. I colored my hot fudge with brown and a little bit of black, and then I painted on top. So right now, you're going to have fun decorating your beautiful ice cream sundae any way you like.